So I'm on the absolute hunt to try and fix the 1957 Porsche Speedster that last year Ken let me borrow for 6 months because he's an awesome guy. And there's some issues starting it right now. So we're trying to get it started so then hopefully we can get it back. Me and PJ will be cruising down Scottsdale in this thing. That is the absolute goal. I was talking to Ken about this 2 days ago. I said, what do I have to do? Give me a KPI, which is just a performance indicator. And I said, I'll hit it. Once I do, give me the Speedster back. And he said, okay. So we're going to figure that out. And that's part of the fun of the job. Everyone always talks about making more money.
I can't believe this car's just been chilling in there.
Increase your income to $50,000, $100,000 a month. But the reason for that is because they want a higher quality of life. But there is actually a way where you can have the same quality of life as if you were making millions of dollars per month, as with only maybe 5 figures. And that's kind of what I've figured out because of the network that I've acquired, because I'm working with quite literally billionaires. All of my clients, or a significant portion of my clients, have their own private planes. So that allows me to fly private, which even if you're making $100,000 a month, you're not going to be flying private. Same thing with driving these cars. I'm going to try and structure a deal. I'm taking on Robert Kiyosaki where I get one of his cars too, because that is having a higher standard of living. I could ask him, hey, Robert, can you pay me an extra $10,000 per month? Or I can say, if I do this for you, how about let me use one of your cars? And they are absolutely sick. But those cars cost $300,000. Same thing with the Ken's car that he's giving me. Instead, I get those for free. So if your goal is quality of life, there's absolutely a way you can do that while having a massive standard of living. And it's a huge win for everybody because there's no real cost for them. And so instead of asking for slightly more money, I just get a better quality of life while you still make the same amount of money if you provide a ton of value. And this is something that I've actually never seen someone talk about.
Josh feeding his baby straight from the nip.
And it's such a unique experience, but it's 100% the truth.
Oh, really? Let's see how this girl runs. Come on. I'm banking on you here.
A moment of truth.
That's Fail. Fuck. And wants to start. Just not turn it over. There's probably just something small that we're missing. Yeah. This is such like a simple thing.
I know. That's what's crazy about it. It's kind of intriguing to look at because it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm 90% sure it's a Subaru and just rich. Oh, you're right.
Rich people store their cars in like, it's auto, but
Yeah.
they also have a facility where they work on those super high-end cars. And the owner, he really likes speedsters.
Okay.
And so
He might come over.
oh, the owner wouldn't, but they would be able to work on it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
And
that's fine.
I became friends with them, and
You become friends with everybody, Josh.
yeah, I learned that from Ken. Because Ken becomes friends with them.
He does.
And then it's super easy.
He's really good.
And then they fixed the spark fuse after Kyle had the car and he blew out the lights. and it was like they did it for free, so I tipped them like $50 because it only took them 10 minutes.
No.
And so I'd always treat them really well.
Yeah.
And they thought the car was cool.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I could definitely, I'll go over there in their truck and get them to come over. And
That'd be awesome.
I know that they would do it.
Probably, yeah.
And fix it in 20 seconds.
It is probably an easy fix.
Yeah.
The last time that we went to get it like fixed up, we just added like new tires and all that.
Yeah.
Then the
And it
guy
was running?
also said, yeah. The guy also said to carry a fire extinguisher with you.
In case it blows up. Why?
Because it's so old and the
Yeah.
spark plugs could like light on fire.
Oh, really?
Isn't that crazy? I'm just gonna park over here.
Some risks I'm willing to take.
Yeah.
We got pillows. We got
Pickleball shoes. Score!
you got a nice picture of George.
Yeah, that can stay in there.
Do you wanna? Are we just gonna toss it then?
Probably.
Dude, you were wearing these?
Yeah. We'll do this when we come back. For now.
Here's the whiteboard that you guys can bring to Tucson.
And the mission continues. Speedster's not fixed. We've talked to Ken trying to get it handled, but right now, gonna just try and fix the car. Ken doesn't even know we're doing this because he just has it parked in storage. I'm gonna fix it, pull up to the office and say, "Hey Ken, I fixed your car." And then he's just gonna say, "Well, keep it." Well, we'll see. We'll see. That's just kind of what you do. He let me drive it for a few months, even though it's definitely not my fault why it's not working. It was working fine when I left it. I was driving it all the time. So I have the connections around there because when I was driving the Speedster, I ended up integrating into like this auto car club, which me and Annika were just talking about. That's Ken's assistant. She's the best assistant in the world. I mean, just handles everything for Ken. But their car club just has like the most expensive cars in the entire world. And I got to become friends with the guys because just that it happens. I got integrated into their society, or just the cool man's club. I mean, it's tough to do, but I got it done. And so I'm just going to go there, say, "Hey dude, I mean, this car wants to start. It's just turning over and just barely not starting." And so it's going to be a quick, easy fix for them, hopefully, or they're going to say it's done. I mean, everything's working. It's just not fully starting. So I'm just going to try and start it, get that over to Ken's, get the car. So the mission continues, hopefully later this week, going to go back and try and fix it. We'll see what happens.